It's a lot of icons, isn't it? This past Sunday was the first Sunday of Lent. In our tradition, the Byzantine tradition, the children take these icons and they hold them up proudly, reverently, and they carry them around in a procession before liturgy. Then they put them out here for display. You see, the first Sunday in Lent in the Byzantine tradition celebrates the vindication of holy images. See, for centuries it was believed, erroneously, that you could not portray Christ, the Virgin Mary, angels, and so on, because it was considered to be idol worship. Well, in the 9th century, icons, holy images of all kinds, statues, artwork of any kind that depicts religious topics, were vindicated. Because icons, holy images, give us the true vision of life. What they show us and communicate to us is that God has become himself an image. The invisible God has become visible in the person of Jesus Christ and has infused himself in all his creation, which means that creation is filled with the presence of God. It reveals God. It points to God. Now, icons portray that reality, that heaven has touched earth, which means that it's the right way for us to see all of life. And if we see life through that vision, that determines how we behave towards all of life, from the environment to animals to government to whatever, especially to the human person. Icons were vindicated 9 centuries ago, and yet the wrong thinking, we call it iconoclasm, still persists even to this day. But images make present on earth invisible realities. And that's why there were people who martyred themselves to defend icons, to defend imagery in the church. They were beaten, they were tortured, they were maligned, they were exiled, they were killed. But they stood firm. And that's why this past Sunday is also called the Sunday of true teaching, of true belief. And what was that belief? The invisible God has been made visible. And therefore, everything we see through that lens. This is the vision we're trying to retrieve through the rigors of Lent, of prayer and fasting.